Tofu dates back 2,000 years to China's Han Dynasty, and it's a staple in Asian cooking. Yet here in the U.S., tofu is still looking for a permanent place on our dinner tables. But tofu sales are trending up, and Jack's here to tell us more.
I love tofu. Unfortunately, I'm giving you the least interesting way to taste tofu.
It's true.
Yeah, drained from the package and cut into cubes. You can dig in. These are all firm tofu. This is the Test Kitchen's favorite style because when you cook it, it gets brown and crispy on the outside and creamy in the center. Unfortunately, you're not getting any brown and crispy here. A couple things you want to look for. You're going to notice textural differences between these three samples. Firm tofu has a fair amount of liquid pressed out, but not all of the liquid. So tofu is made a lot like cheese. You coagulate soy milk, and then it's pressed. And depending on how much they press it, you can either have soft, firm, or extra firm tofu. There's no real regulations here about one company's firm and another company's firm. And so we found a wide variety of textures. Flavors, not so much. You'll get some slight nuttiness, a little bit of soybean, sweet notes. I wouldn't say that you're looking for a lot of differences. And remember, in the test that we did where we coated it with cornstarch and fried it, or we tossed it in a Thai stir fry, all the flavors coming from the ginger, the garlic, the chilies, the soy sauce. So the tofu was really just meant to be a blank canvas. I thought you'd be tasting anything as plain as this, right?
I'm really looking for some things here.
Yeah, so again, thinking about texture, the softer ones can soak up more flavor. The ones that were really already firm to begin with, bordering a little bit perhaps on rubbery, besides the fact that they didn't have that contrast between the crispy exterior and the creamy middle because they weren't creamy to begin with, they didn't really soak up flavor quite as well. So you seem to have stopped tasting.
I did. I think I have my opinion.
Well, I want to hear it.
All right. So this one was a non-starter. It was, you mentioned rubbery. This was a rubber eraser. It was like chewing gum. It was terrible. Did not like it at all.
You sure about that?
I'm positive. Now, these two were a lot softer than this one, but this one was by far the softest. And also had almost a sweet finish that I really liked. This one was fine. They're both pretty mild tasting, but this one had a little bit more texture. So this one was definitely my favorite. This was a close second. This was a loser.
All right, so we tasted 5 brands. There was only one we didn't like. Let's start with the one that you didn't like and see if you agreed with the expert panel.
All right.
And you picked the one that we did not like as the one you didn't like. This is the Hodo soy. It's very, very rubbery.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get better when you cook it.
Oh, dear. All right, next up, my second place.
This was the runner-up. This is from Melissa's. It has a mild flavor. It does a great job when you're cooking, but it was not our favorite.
All right. This one was my favorite.
And this was our favorite, it's Nasoya. It had a little bit of that sweetness, a little nuttiness to it. You're not really going to taste that once you start putting ginger and soy sauce on it, but it's just a lovely tofu.
All right. So there you have it. For the best firm tofu, choose Nasoya Organic Firm Tofu at $2.99. Thanks for watching America's Test Kitchen. What'd you think?
Well, leave a comment and let us know which recipes you're excited to make, or you can just say hello.
You can find links to today's recipes and reviews in the video description.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
See you later.
I'll see you later.